Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, depending on where you are in the world. It's evening here. This is Katania Alvin speaking, Project Truth Warrior. And this is the second part of the LaRouche interview with Will Wertz, Richard Black, Senator Richard Black. So just coming in, Senator Black is just talking about the false flags, and he's saying like they did in Duma. So we'll carry on from there.
Actual gas attack, or whether it's simply a faked attack like they did in Duma recently, where there was no poison gas used, but simply a pretext. And the idea is white helmets who are part of Al-Qaeda, they're the propaganda arm of Al-Qaeda, they will be rushing around and they'll be treating people and they'll be photographing. Of course, that's their principal job.
Earlier I said they, and I meant the freedom fighters, the rebels, the jihadists, the mercenaries.
To get video, they'll put it out and they'll say, look at this, the Syrians have used poison gas. Now, those who have studied intensively know that there has not been a Syrian gas attack carried out any time during the war. You'd never know it from reading the mainstream media, but not one of them has panned out as being valid. But they will portray it. The mainstream media will report it immediately. They will not say who did it. They will immediately blame it on the Syrian government, as they have every time. It is striking that in all of the years, 7 years, not one journalist has ever said, can you answer this question?
This is such an important question. Do listen to him and think about it.
Why, with this vast war underway, would President Assad order the killing of a handful of civilians and never employ poison weapons against the enemy? There's never been a time that faced with thousands of enemy troops that poison gas has been used. I'll give you an example. In the southern part of Syria, there is a holdout group of ISIS. It's approximately 1,000 individuals. They have a tremendous defensive position. It's very hard to eliminate them from it. It's in the desert, but very hard, and the Syrian army is working little by little to try to eliminate this pocket. If they wanted to use poison gas, the president could say, just put it to an end. Let's drop a half a dozen sarin gas bombs. We'll wipe out that 1,000 people and move on. He doesn't. He has never authorized the release of poison gas, and in fact, there is very little evidence to support the idea that Syria has any poison gas, because under the agreement with the Russians and with the United States, they eliminated all of their gas supplies, and if we ever suspected that they had it in a building, the United Nations could immediately have access to it and find it. So we know that they're planning to do a fake gas attack, and the irony is that if the U.S. coalition responds by attacking Syria, we will be fighting shoulder to shoulder with Al-Qaeda, the same group that attacked the Pentagon and collapsed the Twin Towers, killing 3,000 Americans, causing them to die in a blazing inferno, and we will become their allies. And as you mentioned, we are almost on the eve of the anniversary of 9/11, and And how ironic it will be if, after these years, we are allied and we are fighting on behalf of the people who carried out the greatest attack on American soil in the history of the United States.